All right. I mean, I was just absolutely dirty, dude. Dirty. Just for, I mean, that shit took me out, what, 32.4? I think earlier today, like what, 32.4 or something like that. And finally, my stop wasn't big enough to catch it. Yeah, it was like right here, 32. It got to 29. So even if I did it that way, it still would have freaking stopped me up. Yeah, what's up, game weight? Hmm. I mean, I guess I should have known that it was going to do that. I should have known. Gold has just been all over the place, and that's like 4 points right there. Hmm. All right. That's what I like to see right there, baby. Right there. That's what I like to see. Keep on pushing, gold. Keep on pushing. Mm. Yeah, that shit. Shot myself in the foot right there. And all right. Mm. Yeah, that shit would have hit my target, and that shit would have hit my target plus too. Well, I guess I learned a valuable lesson today. I learned a valuable lesson. Stick to the plan. Don't deviate from it. All right. I mean, I'm gonna let this gold. I'm gonna let this gold play out. Stick to the plan and don't deviate from the plan. I made a mistake this morning and deviated from my plan with gold, and it cost me. It cost me just for it to come back, hit my original entry because it missed my short entry, and so or actually, it missed my. Okay, so yeah, this is where I have my short right here. I mean, it touched it perfectly to the T, and then it kept going. So I figured, well, maybe I should catch the long. Man, this shit ran through it, and then came right back up, touched my short, and played out perfectly. And it's like, man, I guess this is the kind of discipline that I need right here. Stick to the plan. Stick to the plan. Stick to the damn plan. All right. So, I mean, let's look at the Nasdaq. I mean, obviously, we kind of talked about this last night. It was no surprise that it swept the liquidity underneath this range, and then it came back and found support in this range. And then we're now seeing a move to the upside. It's not a surprise. We kind of talked about that last night with the Nasdaq. I do think that we could potentially see 450 again. 450 is going to be that level that the bulls are going to have to get above and stay above. They're going to have to. This is the line in the sand for the bears and for the bulls right now. That 450 level. We need a break, and we need a strong close above it. And we need price to stay above this level if the bulls want higher prices. And the bears are going to have to defend this level if they want a second chance at a rotation down. We obviously know who has which scenario is more likely to happen. We all know that bears suck, and that is more likely for the bulls to be victorious in this exchange. But we're going to give the bears a benefit of the doubt. We did see a gap open to the downside. We did see a pullback, and we did see a drop down. But again, we dropped into an area of previous support. So uh, that this might be the few. And then not only did we drop into an area of previous support, we swept liquidity, and then we're seeing price continue higher. So that might be it. That might be all she wrote for the bears right here. So uh, that might be all she wrote. I think I just got my gold target hit, or I'm just about to. Well, not being prepared, of course. And then it's just usually what happens. This Murphy Law crap, or whatever you call it. When you're not prepared, everything seems to go wrong when you're not prepared. Uh, all right, we got that first target hit on gold. Good trade. I mean, we did leave about 3 or 4 points on the table. We almost did get stopped out of this trade. Yeah, I don't want. Yeah, I have no. If they're not get, if MFF ain't giving out accounts, then it's not no value to me. All right, so at least we got that first target hit. I mean, I do think that we could see a price start the trend here. I mean, especially if they find support and they don't take out this low right here. I think that's just so unattractive. Okay. Hmm. 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 Mm. Mm. Man, these guys are giving out expert accounts now. Okay. What's up, Santiago? All right, bro. Just drop the code for the account. It says code YouTube. I don't need a free fucking reset. I don't need a reset. I mean, that's a good problem to have. I don't need a reset right now. That's a great problem to have. It's just for any account. Man, shut up. Shut up. All right, man. Looks like I mean, after all the moving that the gold has done, of course she's gonna stall out. Of course. All right. Actually, let me look at the Nasdaq real quick. Let me look at the Nasdaq. See what she's done. 295. All right. So with the Nasdaq, I want to see. I want to see if they rejected. I want to see if they rejected at. I want to see what they do up here. I want to see what they do up here. Mm. All right. So I just want to see if we're going to get a rejection from this retest of this breaker structure, not a reversal, but like a rejection. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Kind of wish that gold would continue to move up to the upside, but I guess it does look like it wants to now. Man, it just wants to hang around my break even right now. Uh, all right, man. All right, all right. For whatever reason, man, like I don't know. This gold trade has been challenging. Don't particularly care that this trade has been behaving this way. Uh, Probably gonna get stopped out of this after, I guess, having multiple opportunities to get out in profit. But mm, all right, man. All right. Yeah. All right. Mm. Hmm. You think so? You said midnight open? Midnight open. So you think around like 216? Hmm. Oh, I'm in? I'm in. Yeah, I took a short at 404 on Nasdaq. I'm oh shit. We'll never okay. All right. Shit. What the fuck? Oh wow. Wow. Okay. Mm, okay. All right, man. I can't listen to this shit. I really can't. I can't listen to this shit. I can't. I just can't. I can't. Mm. You know what, Santiago? I mean, I get that, but 9 times out of 10, they're doing the same thing. It's like sometimes I think that used to be true, but at least this year it's been showing that for the most part, yeah, they will inverse each other, but then the price action is exactly the same. But at least for right now, yeah, gold is definitely inversing the NQ right now. Gold is being very difficult today. I don't know why she's being difficult today. I really don't. I don't know why she's being difficult like that to me. I ain't did shit to her except, dare I say it, love her. Damn it. She's being difficult as hell. Okay. Well, we're about to come to that line in the sand for both the Bulls and the Bears on the Nasdaq. Uh, I thought we was going to get a small little rejection, but I was definitely wrong. They ran this high like it was nothing. And this is kind of why I keep trying to remind myself not to ever go short on the Nasdaq. But I mean, at this point, it's a habit. It really is. It's just a habit that I'm gonna have to break because the Bears just suck on the Nasdaq, man. Nasdaq, Bulls, the Bears just freaking suck. They just suck, and I just don't understand why. All right, why do I got arrows on this? Hmm. Get back here and love me. Yeah, just 2, 3, 4, 3. 2, 3, 4, 3. Yeah, goal is just being super difficult right now. Mm. 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 366. Okay. All right. Mm. Of course. 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 All right, man. Hey, what's up, Howard? Man, the Nasdaq. Yeah. Well, shit looks like gold and Nasdaq tag team me today. I got a tag team by both the Nasdaq and gold, man. Mm. Looks like I'm getting tag team by both Nasdaq and gold right now. Mm. Mm. Okay. All right. Fucking. Mm. Don't you just hate that shit, Alfred? This is why I just don't like trading the Nasdaq. I don't like trading the Nasdaq because it is crap. I don't like trading the Nasdaq because it is crap right here. You know, my stop was at 58. So I mean, of course, it had to come out and stop me out at 58 just for it to go in my direction. Of course. Of course. Why not? Why? Yeah, why not? Of course. Of course. Of course. Stop me out. Of course. All right. All right. So looks like the Bears successfully defended that line in the sand. And they got a 62 point drop. It just looks like gold and Nasdaq is just tag teaming me today, man. He's like he wants to jump back and forth between us, thinking that he's mastered us. We're just gonna mess with him. Look at that drop, man. Look at that drop. Hmm. Oh shit. Oh shit. Hmm. Well, Gainway, you know that I'm an intraday trader. I mean, come on. You know I trade intraday, so I don't particularly care about swings. But for the moment, yeah, they definitely defended that area. They definitely defended it from at least 450. Anyway, I was paying attention to see if they're going to drop a code for accounts. But yeah, for right now, yeah, they successfully defended it. The Nasdaq just needed to stop me out. It just needed my liquidity. Apparently, that was dirty Nasdaq. That was super dirty. That was dirty. Um, damn. Yeah, you know what? Gold and Nasdaq, man, they're both, and they're both fucking kicking my ass today, this morning. Mm. Mm. You said Santiago no trade for you? Yeah, I'm gonna take a chance at this double top on gold. I mean, double tops are really high probable trades, and I'm just gonna take a chance on it. I'm gonna take this chance on this double top, and this will probably be my last trade on gold because I'm not on tilt, but I'm kind of not disappointed. It's like, I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm not disappointed in myself or nothing. I'm just, I guess I just hate the fact that gold kind of just chopped me up both ways. And it's like, okay, fine, you know, I go in for the long, and then it falls short, and then it's like, all right, fine. Then the market, I guess, wants to continue lower, and then I wait for the retest, go short, and then it show, okay, no, we actually want to go long, and then finish like, that, yeah. Mm. And then the Nasdaq comes up and stops me out. I mean, it's like I kind of hate the fact that, you know, when you kind of read the market right and you kind of and you're patient for it. Mind you, my original entry was at 404. My scaling was at 430, and I think my stop was at 58. Yeah, my stop was at 58. So, um, it's just one of those situations where I have a big stop, just for stuff like this to happen. And then the big stop, I mean, even the big stop doesn't work. Like for whatever reason, the big stop doesn't work. It stops me out and then it goes in my direction. And it's like, huh. That's always frustrating. I mean, it's just frustrating because it's like I kind of want to, like, when I trade, I want the probabilities, I want the numbers to be in my favor. That's why I trade the way I do. And I understand that there will be losses, but in my mind, I feel that my losses should come if I break my rules. But if I follow the rules, then there should be no losses. That's how I see it. Because I have these rules because over time they've shown to be high probable winners. And when the market just finds a way to beat the numbers and then goes in your directions, it's super frustrating. But I'm not going to trade on tilt because of it. I'm just going to accept that it happened, understand that it doesn't happen often, and just move forward. But again, I'm frustrated in the moment. Especially when it does exactly what we talked about. We drew this line in the sand. The Bears came in and they defended it. We got a nice short right here. And just unfortunately, I wasn't able to be a part of it, which is frustrating. So, but I'm not going to go on tilt because of it. Um, yeah. You know what, Griff? Uh, I'm trying to move away from that, man, because uh the the one thing I'm trying to break, the habit I'm trying to break is that I like, now I'm to the point to where, I mean, I've had plenty of payouts, but what I haven't done is keep an account longer than a month. And the reason why I don't keep them longer than a month is because I get the payout and I go crazy. I stop following my rules. I don't have a plan. I'm kind of gambling low key. And I want to change that. Like, that's now my new motivation, is to have an account longer than a month. So moving forward, my goal is just to let identify areas, place my limits, let the trade play out. I'm not allowed to go on tilt. I'm not allowed to chase the market. I'm just here to follow my rules and allow these accounts to grow over time, because that's the one challenge that I just need to overcome at this point. Well, I mean, uh, yeah. Are you working on a 30-minute? Yeah, and yeah, I definitely agree, Griff. I do. But y'all, I mean, shit, this is as small as I'm going to trade. This is as small as I'm going to do. I mean, uh, like I said, on Wednesday, I'm going to activate one of my Apex PA accounts, and I'm just gonna follow this. I'm gonna follow this strategy, and this whole thing is just for Apex, because Apex need to pay what they owe. I spent too much money on Apex, and I have yet to receive a payout from them. And so right now, that's my goal right now. That's why I've kind of shifted how I trade to kind of adjust for Apex's rules and their stupid trailing drawdown. Mm. I mean, if people was talking about a recession and they weren't talking about that shit during Biden's administration, honestly, I don't listen to people like that. I don't listen to people like that at all because obviously you're an NPC bot and you're just listening to the news and you're just parroting what they're saying. We've been in a recession for a long time. I mean, it's pretty obvious that what was holding this economy up was all that quote unquote government money that Doge cleaned up. It was obviously that money was holding the market up. Obviously. Or I guess I should say allegedly, right? But we didn't see any movement until the election year. A year before the elections, that's when the market started its bull run. But before that, they were redefining the term recession. They were gaslighting people. They were massaging the data. We would pop and drop off of revisions. And then all of a sudden, now that Trump's in office, all of a sudden now we want to use those terms now, huh? You want to use those terms now, huh? Oh, the economy is going to crash. Blah, 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 blah. All right. I mean, at this point, I mean, it'll be kind of tough for the Bulls to kind of recover from this, basically because of this leg right here. Usually, when I see a leg like this is a trend. There's no price action. This is just I like when I see legs like this, I feel like these legs are just running towards supply because once we get a break of that trend line and price just starts tapping into all these stops, it's kind of all she wrote. Now I'm not saying that the Bulls can't come back because I mean I guess they can, but it's highly unlikely that they will. We got a trend line break. We got a double top. It's highly unlikely for the Bulls to recover from this. Unless they do. But all right. So at least the Nasdaq is popping back up. I mean, at this point, I mean, we got this big trend. We got to pull back. It looks like the Bears are trying to sell into this, but man, we all know that the Bears suck. Uh, 430. I mean, they kind of sold into this small little area of supply right here. So obviously, the Bulls are going to have to break above this range and find support for a move higher. Yeah, I know, right? All right. So Gainweight asked me, are you talking about on gold or are you talking about on Nasdaq? I'll make the assumption you're talking about Nasdaq. So again, kind of what we talked about to answer Gainweight's question. 450 was that level last week. If the Bulls were not able to get it above 450 and hold, then I was automatically going to be short biased because of how significant that level was last week. Because they failed, you can see that obviously we opened with a gap down because, like I said, 450 was that level. We got price to move all the way back into this level, which technically was a break and a retest. So we all know that break and retest trades are highly profitable. They're not guaranteed, but they are an A to S plus setup, A plus S setup, a break and retest. You may not get a reversal, but you know that once trap participants are right here and they withstand all this drawdown, when they get their break even finally, they're going to get out of their positions. sellers are going to sell into this, buyers are going to sell out of their positions. So you're going to usually see a rejection. Now, gain weight, I didn't say that this was going to reverse. I said that it's going to reject. And I feel like I think that I think kind of using those terms, rejection and reversals, are two different things, at least for me they are. And I do make it a point to make it clear of what I'm looking for. I wasn't looking for a rejection, looking for a reversal. Now, if we get a reversal, then I mean, uh, if I was able to survive this trade, I would have gotten my scale in target hit. I would have got my first target. I think I would have got my first and second target hit, and I just would have had a runner. So, uh, or no. I wouldn't have got my first target hit because my first entry was at 404. I would have gotten my scaling target hit. I would have got the 3 contracts and the 9 contracts. So that would have been 11 contracts filled, and I still would have had 6 running right now. I still would have had 6 running if it didn't stop me out. Looks like on gold, looks like it ran right back to my break even. Okay. Trying to see if I'm missing something on gold right now. I mean, if this is going to be another retest trade for a rejection, I mean, if we get above this, and it holds, then I'm going to have to close out of this position. I mean, I got the bulk of this hit, but I mean, I don't think I could have done any better in this. I mean, that was a good trade, a good entry. I didn't leave too much points on the table here. I only left a point on the table, a point and about 4 ticks. I only left a point and 4 ticks, and I still didn't get the second target hit because yeah, a point and 4 ticks. Well, actually, I think I would have gotten this one hit. Yeah, I would have got this one hit. Yeah, that would have got hit. Okay. Okay. Man, god damn it, man. Man, god fucking damn it, dude. God damn, man. Can y'all just stay consistent or at least tell us what accounts y'all gonna fucking use? God damn, man. I guess I had to stay prepared for both, I guess. All right. Okay. All right. Kind of wish gold would kind of uh Well, I mean, if I'm looking at the higher time frame, that is super bullish. That is super bullish right there. But man, god dang it, gold. Shit. That is super bullish on gold though. Man, that is super bullish on gold, but I'm gonna keep trading the microstructure. Uh, oh shit! Congratulations, Investor Z. Congratulations. It's like either they're giving out expert accounts or starter plus accounts, and then they're like, "Yeah, we're just gonna throw it out there." Yeah, this guy gets it. It says not saying what account type it is diabolical. Yeah, that's definitely right. That is definitely right. Tell us what account you're giving out so we can be prepared. But I guess we should already be prepared, right? Okay. All right. So that is definitely a double bottom on the Nasdaq. It does look like now the market kind of wants to. I mean, unless they protect this range right here, unless they protect this range, if they protect this range, then I guess we can potentially see price go lower here. But yeah, gold is about to break my heart. I know it. She's about to break my heart. Oh wow. All right, man. All right. Okay. All right, man. Gold is about to break my heart. Mm. All right. So the good thing about gold is if we get a candle close, a strong push down, we know that we can reduce our risk. We can reduce our risk. If this is a real double top, then this should hold. We can reduce our risk. Uh, 29. What is that? 29.4. So 41. I'll put it at like 41. Uh, okay. Well, all right. Moving forward, I'm going to take a. I'm not going to take break and retest trades when they're at the bottom. This trade right here, or this is the trade right here that I tried to take. Well, well, I'm not going to, like, if I see a break and then a retest, like right there, like as soon as we see a break and a retest, I'll take that trade. But I'm not going to take the follow up because usually those follow up trades are traps, man. These follow up trades right here are traps for whatever reason, man. So moving forward, I'm going to skip these trades right here. I'm skipping these. I'm not taking these anymore. I'll take this. I'll take this trade right here. Turn this off. I'll take this trade right here. When we get a break and then that first pullback to that break of structure, I'll take that for a risk to reward trade down. But I'm not taking this trade anymore. Shit, I'm gonna make her love me. Damn it. I got my ways. Shit, if she don't want me outside her window with a radio over my head, she gonna love me. Damn it. She gonna love me. Right. All right, so yeah, that's a double top. I can definitely reduce my risk on this trade now. I can definitely reduce my risk on this. And that's why I enjoy trading gold because I don't have to hope, I don't have to wish. Price should not even come above this level at all. It should not. If I'm right. Now, if I'm wrong, then all the stops that's above this shit is gonna get ran, and this shit's gonna pop higher, and I'll just get stopped out at a higher price instead of what is that, 94. So yeah, about 45 is where I'm gonna keep my stop at right there. About 45. That's why I enjoy trading gold. The price action is the key. Price action is key. If I get stopped out, I only lose, I don't know, less than what I would have if it came all the way up here and stopped me out. All right. So, I mean, we can just let that play out. And Dan gain weight. So far, the Bulls are failing to get back above that 450 level. And they rejected right at that range. And now we're seeing price kind of move to the downside. And like I said, I don't think price reverses here or nothing. I mean, it could, but obviously, when I'm trading for, I'm looking for rejections and bounces. I mean, obviously, there's no point for me, and I guess for a lot of you that's trading accounts that has these consistency rules attached to it, which a lot of them are or do. We don't need the full move. We just need enough to meet consistency. That's kind of the goal. That's, I mean, I think tops, I mean, even with Top Step, I mean, you can make as much as you want, but they still cap you out at 5K. So, I mean, and you still have to make at least $100 a day, depending on what account that you have. So, uh, I'm not looking for the full move, just enough to meet consistency. Just enough to meet consistency. And what was this from? 62, 462. I mean, well, let's just use 450 because that's the level I was looking at anyway. From 450, from 375. I mean, obviously that was a 75-point move. I mean, that's anybody's day. I mean, even if you had one contract, that's $1,500 on one contract right there. And it was a smooth move down once they've established that, or once they've established that they were not going to push price above 450. So, okay. No, again, wait, it's an 1800 tick chart, not 11. It's an 1800 tick chart. You got to respect the rest of that 700 ticks that you took off it. It's 1800. You know, honestly, so I'm kind of listening to obviously Ash speak, and I know a lot of people say that, but price doesn't do what it wants. I think so. When I think of price, and when I use the term, it does whatever it wants. I have an idea of where price is going to go and how price is going to react when it gets there. When I think of price doing whatever it wants, I think of if 450 was the market's objective, it can get there, pull back, almost touch it, pull back, and then touch it, and then see the reaction. It doesn't have to go straight to 450 and reject. Obviously, it can play around until it gets there, and then that's where I'm looking for the market to reject. We all know that the market is not random. As long as you have a support level, mid-level, resistant level, an area where the market has already shown that this is an area that is going to react at, the randomness is only how it gets there. It's not going to just run past highs and lows for no reason. I mean, it doesn't do that. I mean, even though it feels like that, I mean, it doesn't do it. So I think it's just more clear of saying that as long as you understand highs, lows, your mids, that's not random. How it gets there, that's the random part. Kind of like in a situation right here where it almost touched this range, it popped back up, it came down, and when it finally touched this range, we saw the reaction from the market. But it didn't have to touch it. I mean, it didn't pull back into this range. It took them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attempts for price to finally get back into this range. And then we saw the market's reaction from them. And then price gap, it gaps down into this range. It sweeps the liquidity underneath this range, and then it pops right back up. And then we get the drop. And this is the kind of trade that I'm talking about. So my new rule moving forward is I'm going to short the first test of that breaker structure because it seems like those are the ones that work. That retest of that breaker structure is always a freaking trap. For whatever reason, it's a trap. And then you can kind of see that it's a trap because people got stopped out of it. You can see that this is a stop run candle right here. This is a stop run candle. So these are people trying to sell the retest and they're getting stopped out. So I guess my goal is if price pushes back up above 450 and we see a push above, then I'm willing to somewhere around this area, maybe as price gets back down into this range, I'll go long or I'll move higher on Nasdaq. But the bulls are going to have to prove to me that they want it by breaking through this, holding above it, and as it pulls back, they buy the retest. And that's how I'm going to look to trade this right here. Let's look what gold's doing. Yeah, I think the bulls got it on gold. I think I might be on the wrong side of gold, man. But I'm gonna keep my stop where it's at. I'll just take the smaller loss. I'm already in short. I think the bulls kind of want it on gold. So I'm not gonna, and that's another rule. I'm going to stick with the trade. I'm just gonna either it's gonna hit my targets or it's gonna hit my stop. That's no more flip-flopping. I think I'm on the wrong side of the market. Let the market prove me wrong by stopping me out. All I need to do is manage my risk, and that's it. That's all I need to do. And I think I've done that here. I've identified a double top. If I'm wrong, price should not be going above this high because this is gold. If this was the Nasdaq, I wouldn't have moved my stop. But because this is gold, we know that once structure is in, the only way that price is going to move up above this high is if the bulls prove that they want it. And I'd rather take the smaller loss than obviously the bigger loss. I'm not going to sit here and let her stop me out for more money. So, and that's how I'm going to that's how I'm going to move forward. Accept the losses, try to understand why I lost, especially if I followed the rule. Maybe price just overshot and, but I'm not going tilt anymore either. Mm. All right. So we'll see. We'll see what happens here. The Bulls are definitely trying here. I mean, they are definitely trying to push this thing higher. They definitely are. Hey, Game Weight, you forgot that gambling and guessing and 90% of the time being right. You forgot that part. You got to put that part in there too. 90% of the time being right. Oh shit! Actually, you know what I should be asking, Game Weight? Where does the market? Where do you see the market going at today? Because obviously you have a bias. Obviously you have a target in mind. Well, I guess not your target, but where do you see the market at least going? You going real hard this morning. You think we're bullish. I mean, I can understand why you think we bullish. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say that we're not, but there's definitely structure that the bulls got to get past before before we see this market start to move. That's for sure. Chopping. Yeah, I mean, the market has to get above these levels. I mean, it has to get above these levels before we start to see the market move. Obviously, the bulls want to push this thing higher and the bears want to keep it underneath this level because above 450, we will see a squeeze and we can potentially see the 600s. I mean, because that'll be the next stop is 600. The next stop, actually, where's my notepad at? Because I got these Got old levels on my notepad, and of course I don't have it open. Of course, swear. All right, so the next level after 450, the next level that I'm going to be looking for is around 680. 680. 680. Because I think we might see a rejection. We could see 600, and we could or like 595. You already know that they missed that 100 level the first time. We could see 545, 600, but 680 is another level that I'll be looking at. 680. Probably see a rejection there, maybe a reversal. But I think what's going to happen is we're not gonna get over all-time highs with this contract. I think what they're going to do is we're going to go to the new contract, and then we're going to get over all-time highs with that contract, and then we're going to keep going. All right, so it looks like the bulls are going to push here. I mean, you got the bears failing too often here at this level on gold here. The 30-minute right now is suggesting that this thing is going to go higher. That's a strong bullish candle. It's going to take that high out. You got this big wick. You got price closing above each other. I mean, that's bullish. But I mean, I'm not going to change it or nothing. I mean, either it's going to hit or it's not. Looks like there's liquidity at 250. Looks like the bulls are trying to get the 250 on gold. That's where all the liquidity is right now at 250. Hmm. 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 Yeah, it only seems to be doing that shit. All right, so Gameway says the major difference putting on a trade. No, blah, 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 stuff. Ain't nobody trying to inverse you, Gameway. No, I'm talking about you going hard for the Bulls right now, Gameway. Shit, the Bulls haven't proved that they wanted above 450 yet. You going real hard for the Bulls. The Bulls ain't proved nothing yet. They ain't proved it yet. They need to get it above that level before we start talking about they want higher. I mean, shit, they having trouble at this range right here. They chopping the market up. Oh, this guy said LeBron was the best basketball player there is. All right, he lost some accountability for me right there because we all know that that's Kobe. The fuck? This guy said that there is. Kobe is shit. Come on, man. We're not to have this conversation. LeBron James versus Kobe is not even a conversation. Like, come on. All right. I mean, that's how it's a and I was gonna say MJ too, but gain weight. He kind of stumped me with that remark that he made. Yeah, I mean, it really depends, man. MJ, Kobe. I mean, obviously, it's interchangeable depending on who you're talking about. I'm not saying that Michael Jordan wasn't a good player. I'm not saying that. I just like Kobe's mentality. I think Kobe and Michael was on the same level, in my opinion. So their level of game, they had the same trainer, so they both made a mark in basketball. I just like Kobe's mentality. I mean, I should have made that. I should have made that clear. I should have made that clear. Job ain't finished. Ain't no point being happy. Job ain't finished. I like that type of shit. I like that mentality. I like when he says that I'm gonna push myself to exhaustion, and then keep on pushing. Like I like shit like that. That's who I want to be. And I'm not saying that Michael Jordan wasn't like that, but Kobe embodied that. He projected that, and that's what he left for that Mamba mentality, and that's what I like. I'm gonna push myself to exhaustion. I'm gonna keep going. Okay. But LeBron is not in that conversation. You do too much crying, flopping. I understand that's a part of the game now, but no disrespect to LeBron. Obviously, he's a great player, but he's not in that conversation with, in my opinion, with LeBron and Kobe. Nobody wants to really play with him. And that just says a lot. It just says a lot about your character if, when given the opportunities, players would rather not play with you. That just says a lot. I'm going to leave it at that. The way that he just kind of lets people, I mean, he fought so hard for Anthony Davis, let him go, and then wasn't man enough to tell this man that, you know what, before they embarrass you on that interview, I'm gonna let you know that, you know, they about to trade you for Luka Doncic. It's out of my control. Obviously, it was a decision made by the higher ups, and it's out of my control. Instead of just doing that type of shit, he threw that man to the wall. He didn't know he was being traded. The reporters knew he was being traded before he did. Like that shit is embarrassing, yo. It's embarrassing. And that just kind of that type of shit kind of tells me what kind of person he is. All you had to do was tell that man the truth. It's a business. It's basketball. Unfortunately, right, dude, we got to trade you. Luka is the future of the Lakers. He's the futures of the Lakers. Unfortunately, we got to let you go. Instead of just saying that shit, you embarrass this man on national TV and then lied about it. Acting like, oh yeah, all the decisions run through me except this one. Man, shut up, man. So yeah, I'm gonna digress from right there. I'll digress. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, yeah, I definitely agree with that, Santiago. But it's gonna be interesting if the Dallas Mavericks wins next year. There's already conspiracy theory that they're going to win next year. We'll see. We will see if they win next year. It wouldn't be a surprise if they did, because it's already out there. I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna. It isn't a video where it was like it's a conspiracy that the Mavericks are going to win because they sacrificed their franchise player for the Lakers and they're going to get the championship in return. But we'll see. I mean, there's a video out there where somebody predicted that Luka was going to get traded to the damn that Luka was going to get traded to the Lakers before it happened. And at the time, people was calling this man crazy. If I can find that video, actually, you can look up, if you're interested, you can look it up yourself. Somebody made a video and said that they're going to trade Luka to the Lakers. And this was like 5 months or a year before it happened or some shit like that. And everybody obviously was calling him crazy, saying that he was smoking past whatever you smoking, yada, blah, blah, blah. And then it happens. Don't know why he knew that or how you can predict something like that. But obviously in hindsight, he was right. He went straight to the Lakers for whatever reason. And a lot of the other teams were saying that it was unfair because they weren't given the opportunity to even bid for Luka. The offer was only extended to the Lakers. So, I mean, obviously, and then with Dallas winning that lottery, we all know that that was obviously, we understand what game is being played here. All right, so yeah, gold is definitely playing with my feelings right now. Like for whatever reason, she just won't reject away from my she won't reject away from my break even and finish me off here. Yeah, I think so. I mean, LeBron definitely does run the Lakers. I mean, he got his son that at the time right now don't deserve it. I mean, there's other I get it. I mean, we're not gonna sit here and we're not gonna hate on LeBron because he did what he's supposed to do as a father. He got his son in a position where he wanted him to. I think that's what we all would want. And if I have the power to do it, I would do it too. So we're not gonna. I'm not saying that uh, that was wrong because I think every father would do that for their child for sure. But we all know that if he wasn't LeBron's son, he wouldn't be there. All right. So as this trade continues, I I get less. Yeah. All Price needs to do is tap that high, and then we're gonna see a stop run candle. The Bears, for whatever reason, is not holding. The 30-minute chart is telling me that the Bulls got it. I mean, they're rejecting it off of value area high. I mean, if the Bears can hold the value area high here, then we should see some movement down. But you got a bullish pin candle, and you got two green candles closing above the bodies. That's definitely bullish. So that's definitely bullish. And there's a lot of liquidity sitting at 250, sitting at 250 at the top of this range right here. At the top of this candle right here, the top of this 30-minute candle is where all people got their liquidity sitting to on gold. So to sell out of their position right here. Okay, well, all right. So that's where people got their liquidity sitting right there at 250. So we'll see if price comes and if price comes and taps that level today. Santiago says that it didn't take the, what is the IB order block? Hold on. What is the IB? What is that? I guess I need to look up some of these ICT terms. What is the IB in trading? Oh, initial balance. Where's initial balance at? Where is that at? You can spice it up by announcing what account you're going to get away for free and then allowing us to get it for free. That's how you can spice up the live stream. Mm, yeah. Mm. All right. So that's a new 30-minute candle opening right there. I like that I mean, I like it, but I don't. I like it and don't like it. This is a good sign that price could be reversing, but at the same time, if the bulls take control here and start pushing higher, then I'm gonna get stopped out. Okay. I mean, shit. At this point, there's stops at on both sides of this damn thing. There's stops on both sides. And Santiago, were you talking about Nasdaq or were you talking about gold? This is. Oh yeah. Okay. Gold. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Gold is playing with everybody's feelings right now. Shit. NQ. Okay. Yeah, gold is playing with everybody's feelings right now. I mean, price is just trading in this big giant ass range, and I think a lot of people that's in right now could potentially be getting stopped out. I think whatever side it goes, I mean, if it's a fake out, it's gonna stop people this way. It's gonna stop people that way. But all right, guys, I'm out of time today. I can't sit and watch this thing. I'm gonna leave my stop where it's at. Actually, I'm gonna give it one more tick. I wanted at 40. I'll put it at 409. Yeah, I'm gonna put it at 409. 409. 409. That's where I'm put my stop at. Put at 409. I think that's what a 2-point stop. A 2-point 29 ticks. 29 ticks. Yeah, 29 ticks. That'll be less than $100 loss. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm leaving it there. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. But all right, guys. Appreciate. Come on, gold. Don't make me do this. Don't make me do this. But all right, guys. Yeah, that's it for me. We'll definitely come back later on tonight, and we'll definitely look for more ways to earn some more money. And with that said, peace out, everybody.